de Rabbi Akiva. Donc, what we did yesterday, basically, we saw all the, on a vu toute une série de lettres, all the patterns of letters being with crown, avec des couronnes. We just follow the word of the tzaddik, but you don't open the topic behind. We're going to open it today, but before, let's finish the two last pages of the same book of Rabbi Akiva. Basically, it's here. I'll share the screen, and you have the picture on your phone. Donc c'est là, je vais partager l'écran. Vous avez la photo sur vos téléphones. See, we finished yesterday with the Tav. He said the Tav, the last Tav, possess two crowns. Le dernier Tav, il a deux Ziyunim. Keneged, Ivri, et Targum. Based on the Ivri and the Targum.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Good question. You know what the synagogue is, Oraita?
Oraita. I think, no, 1 second. You see, you go straight away.
To the hotel?
Yeah. You see the way you have the macolette?
Yeah.
Supermarket?
Yes.
You turn on the left, it will be written on your right, Oraita. You turn on the left, just after the museum, you have Oraita written there.
The supermarket where you go.
Yeah, you go straight there. After the supermarket, you have the road. You have the street. Turn on the left. You have a small shop here, like museum.
Right.
And yes, and after that, just at the beginning of the street, like you see Oraita is there.
You know this guy who sells the art, the paintings of Baba Sadi?
Yeah.
In that street.
Yeah, you go straight after the French fries things. You turn on the left, you will see it's here.
Good.
Welcome. Donc il dit comme ça. He say like this. He say all the Otiot we saw yesterday, they are the normal Otiot. C'est les Otiot normal. What does it mean? It's like this. We have three sizes of letters. On a trois tailles de lettres. We have normal size, on a la taille normale. We have small size, on a la petite taille. And we have big size, on a les grandes tailles. On a vu hier, what we saw yesterday, it's this first category. All the Ziyunim we saw yesterday, toutes les cours qu'on a vu hier, c'est les Otiot Benoniot. It's Benoni, size Benoni. C'est toutes les lettres Benoniot. So now we're going to see, like we see on the text, Otiot Ktanot. Les petites lettres. How many Otiot Ktanot do you know in the Torah? You have the Aleph of Vaikra. Mem of We have few, right?
Yes.
On a quelques-uns. Maybe let's say 3, 4. So, yeah. So how come Rabbi Akiva puts all the letters? So Rabbi Akiva met toutes les lettres. So let's say, start Otiot Ktanot. Mogda, name of Mogda. So he start Ot Aleph. The Vaikra, the Aleph of Vaikra. We agree. So Rabbi Akiva, he found 22 small letters. We have found only 2 or 3. Ok, il start, il commence, il dit, le premier petit Aleph, c'est de Vaikra, Ktana'a, Lidrosh, El HaKadosh Baruch Hu Nigle, Al Umot Olam, El'a, Bechetzi Dibur. Je sais, this small Aleph is to say that Hashem reveals himself to the people of the world, il se révèle au peuple du monde, que par des moitiés de discours. Only by half speech. Que par des, il ne dit pas les choses entières. Never say everything. Il give part. Il donne une moitié. Dibour, Vaikra Elohim el Bil'am Belo Aleph. You see, when he say Vaikra le Moshe, you have a small Aleph. And when he say Vaikra to Bilam, there is no Aleph in Vaikra. Il n'y a pas d'Aleph dans Vaikra. Aval, Neviye Israël, Dibour Shalem, Belefichara, Amar Vaikra, Ve'im, Tomar, Aya, La Liot, Gdola. They say, but the prophet of Israel, the prophet d'Israël, they have the Aleph of Vaikra instead of the word. Ils vont avoir le Aleph de Vaikra écrit dans leur cas. Et c'est donc the question comes after. Why is it small? Pourquoi c'est petit? לא גדול, pas גדול, כדי להפריש בין קריאה למלאכים, בין קריאה למשה. Il dit, first code, Vaikra avec un Aleph normal, it's for the angels. Vaikra with a normal Aleph, Benoni, is for the angels. Vaikra with a small Aleph is for the prophets, and the first one, Moshe. First one. And they finished. What do we understand? Three categories.
Basically, the Menachem and Moshe, they are on the same level.
No, because they don't have the same Aleph. Les anges, ils ont un Aleph normal.
Ils ont un Aleph.
Ils ont un Aleph, oui. Mais pour distinguer Moshe et les anges, il faut un petit Aleph. For Moshe, for the prophet. So what do you understand for you? Qu'est-ce que vous comprenez pour vous?
C'est niveau de d'avoir un Aleph déjà. Et mieux un petit Aleph ou un, ça dépend ce que la personne se soutient.
On va construire. You're gonna build. Bet. Small bet. Mais Sefer Michelet. Dans le Sefer de Proverbes, the book of Proverbs. Shte banot have. Bet shel have rishon ktana. You say in Michelet, the word have, the second. Okay. Hey!
On attend le social, c'est ça que j'ai besoin.
Hey! Mazel tov. C'est le bet de have, le second have, et les katan, les filles chez bet, chez bait Hashem, Echarim ve Ketia, Kvod Bait Amikdash Bet Pa'amim. Donc, dans Mishnah, là-bas, il y a un bête qui est petit, there's a small bet, to remind us about the honors and the kavod of the Bet Amikdash. Okay. Gimel. Vegush Afar Beyov. So in Sefer Yov, the expression Gush Afar, Gimel should be Katan. We can carry, like this, you have to read it. Aval Ketiv Vegish Vav Yilud Isha Beyov Ma Bri Rishon Uma Bar Bitni Sheni Uma Bar Nedadi Shlishi Leachar Mit'a Gimel Yamiim Bechibut Akever Lakar Ktana. So he said, this Gimel is to remind us about the wife of Yov when she lost the kids. She said three expressions. And the three expressions are related to the Gimel. And when she fought in the Chibud Akever, the Gimel of the Gush becomes small. How do you know that? No, c'est ça. Continue. You will see. Dalet. On so Mishle. Adam Asuk. Bedam Nafsho Dam the Dalet Tana. So you say the Dalet is Katan in Bedam. Qui a chauffeur Dam Oreg Dalet. Because people who spill blood, des gens qui versent le sang, is killing the Dalet. Il tue le Dalet. Ve anitzrar ke'ilu oreg et ishto sheni ve et banav shlishi ve et benotav revi'i. So someone who murder, quelqu'un qui tue, c'est comme si tu tué sa femme because she will be alone. So you killed someone, you killed your wife because she will be alone now. You killed your kids because they will be with your father. You kill your daughter, they will be with your father. So I said, so the Dalet, Katan. Hey, Be'e Baram, he buried them with the hay. The hay have to be Tana, have to be small. Les filles, chez Uktan, Benim'at al Yado'o, Kum'o, Tachet alay Afecha. So I said, because it will be used to create. So it's like to create, you have to give time and space and energy to create, to donner du temps, d'espace, d'énergie. So you bring your A to be small, the A is small. Vav. And then noten lo et beriti shalom. Say beriti shalom. It's in Pinchas. So the Brit Shalom, the covenant of peace, l'alliance de paix, the word shalom in this pasuk, the vav have to be small. Le vav doit être petit. Ktana. Potel Omar, ineni noten lo, velo leacher, to say that it's for him, not for another one. Et biriti shalom, matana shlema, a full gift. Zain, vaist'a, zain ktana. The zain have to be small there. Lefi she'aman, el shin, mezain dvarim, yishnu'u im echad. מפוזר שני, מפורז שלישי, וכל מדינות רביעי, דתיהם שונאות מכל עם של חמישי, ואת דתיי המלך שלישי, ומלך אין שווה להניחם שביעי. So you say basically what the sign of this word in the Megillat Esther is small because Haman made 7 accusations to show how different the people of Israel were with the other people of the kingdom of Achashverosh. That's why the Zayin is small, so the Zayin est petit. C'est bien l'école. Ah, vous avez vu un film?
Oui, un film de la Shoah.
Dans les années, je vois les gens qui se font
Film de la
tuer.
Shoah.
Regardez-moi un film sur la Shoah. Voilà, c'est quand les gens se font tuer.
זה חדש? יפה, תתחדש.
אוקיי.
Oui.
Eventually, 1979, the first time I bought a watch. Yeah. Oh, everybody saw.
When you're in the army, you never carry a watch?
Donne-moi un verre de stop. Give me some water.
C'est quoi?
Give me water.
Those things were far from youth and young people as I was. But women, yes.
The whole technology thing make us lazy because back then people used to be able to look at this and tell you exactly what that is.
I'm telling you, I can tell. Even up to now, I can tell.
Even up to now,
Yeah.
you tell?
Yeah.
Without looking at this.
So without looking at the watch. That's good.
The atmosphere.
Yeah, that's good. If they got light, I can tell. Just using the shadow.
Chet. Chaf anochi chet ktana. So when Hashem is angry, Hashem is encolère, le chet likatan. Zayin mitzvot natnu kodem matan Torah. 7 mitzvot have been given before matan Torah. Vekulaan nichlelu bipasuk. And all of them, they are in the pasuk. Vayatzu Hashem Elohim vayitzav. Pardon. Vayitzav Hashem Elohim el Adam limor. Mikol et agan ochal tochal. So he said, you will eat from all the 3 of the gan. It's 1. Vayitzav en tzav ela lashon avodah. Tzav, it's to work. C'est vous travailler. Tzav la avodah zara. C'est l'avodah zara, pardon. שנאמר, כי הואיל על ההר אחרי צו. שני, אדוני זו ברכת השם. השם זו ברכת השם. שנאמר, בנוקב שם השם. ג' אלוהים, אלו הדיינים, שנאמר, אלוהים לא תקלל. רביעי, פוק, על האדם. פוק. על האדם. פוף. על האדם. על האדם זה שקיפות דמים, שנאמר שופר דם האדם באדם. לאמור, גילוי עריות, שנאמר לאמר אין ישלח איש את אשתו. ו' מכל עץ הגן על הגזל שלא יגזול. אוכל תאכל ולא עבר מן החי. So c'est basically the chet, small chet, the petit chet is Hashem will be in anger if you transgress the 7 mitzvot which were given before Matan Torah. Après, il dit, tête, Yassar, the small tête, le petit tête, il vient de quand? Yassar melav shabto, tête ketana, ki lo yisurin, ki yisurin shel Yov. Because the only one who can say I suffered is Yov. Because no one can say I suffered if you're not Yov. טעות עיין לכמן אותיות גדולות וצריך לומר כן טבעו. אוקיי. יוד, תשי, יוד קטנה. Dans le mot Teshi, Yud il est petit. The Yud is small in the word Teshi. It shatem kocho shel yotzer. Okay. Chaf. Ve livketa. To cry for her. Chaf ktana. The chaf is small. Kol mi she'eno boche al adam keshura'a. Kaf vechaf vechaf po'ain. Okay, if you don't cry for a man who is basically trapped physically or spiritually, the kaf would be it's against you, but traditional, il y a un problème de pas prendre quelqu'un qui est bloqué dans quelque chose, rokani ou physique. Lamed, why do we have a small lamed? On a un petit lamed. Lo olcham, lamed katana, ki betchilat ayu Israël, les roches, ve'ata, les anav. Because we were head, we are now there. Nun, bet nunin ktanot elu, hen nit'a Aaron, ve'nirosh zakhin. Divrei nirgan כתהילים, לנאורת באיזה מזל, באיזה היום ובאיזה שעה לסורתו. So I said, the two nun that you have in the Sefer Torah, which are reversed, they have to be small. That katan. Les deux nun qui sont là-bas. Samer, over nun. Nun, Naftali, Nafalti, ok. Naftali, alors je viens de voir le. C'est quand j'ai vu deux Noun, je sais que Noun c'est Nefila, c'est la tombée. Donc j'ai lu Nafalti, alors que c'est Naftali. Donc Nafalti et Naftali, c'est la même chose.
Hey, ça veut dire quoi ça?
Naftali. Et là, chez Loach Nafla. Tu vois, voilà. Voilà. J'ai senti le truc. C'est loin Nafla. Velo Otosif, Koum, Betoulat Israël. Ah, elle a perdu sa virginité, elle s'est appelée plus vierge, c'est fini. Betoulat Israël. Ils sont la représentation de ça.
Naftali?
Aspect of that.
C'est différent.
So, because of that, the noon is small. Where are we going? You have any idea?
First of all, we see that all over the Tanakh there is
But it's not even printed like that.
Non, c'est ce que j'ai regardé. On doit changer le Sefer Torah.
C'est ça, c'est notre Torah, it's another Torah. All the Tanakh we had, all this pasuk is quoting is not written small letters.
Oh, do you see a Chidush yesterday?
Remind me, I just remembered that we were speaking about something.
About the angels and the Matan Torah and the
Yeah, I cannot remember exactly the question, but our thing was I wanted you to know because it says one of the midrashim when at the Matan Torah, every Jewish soul received or there was a crown placed on their head. And my question was, since the Torah, I mean, they were given crowns over the head by receiving the Torah, we know that they say every Jewish soul is a letter in the Torah. But we say that after the golden calf, the letter have, I mean, the crown have left to them?
Your analysis is very good. Your answer is not there.
Okay.
But we're going to see it today.
Okay.
But I need to finish all the books today.
yeah. The usual is working.
Samer. כי צפפני בסחה. סמך קטן is this place. ש60 גיבורים סביב לה. גדולה, גדלתה סוד, רעב בסחה כתעיב השבועה, שבועי. בה' חומשין, בה' י"א, פסוקים שמתחילים ביוד ומסתיימים בבית. נעלם מהם סמר, שאמרתם בכוונה, כי דודי היה לי, שאמרתני מאותו אשר סביב שתו עליי כמניין סמר מרובע. סופה בשעה. היי, qu'est-ce qu'il dit? Il dit, verset Samer, Katan, when you say Shishim Giborim Savivla, but at the same time, you have 7 psukim where basically the pasuk start with Yud and finish with Bet. What the connection with Samer, I don't understand yet. And they say after that, you have a Samer Meruba, which is like a mem, and it finished. You see, Ain, Leot, Adam, Beribo, El Mi Asher Bo Benatatikan Aya Katuv, Mitrilat Paz, Lachar Kaar Nimchak, Taz, Berosho, Tassis, Berosho, Atarat Paz. Ain of Leot. Talking about your crown, your head being crowned with gold. Paz is gold, like Eliphaz. Samer. Why you bring Samer again? We finish. Now I say Samer Ain. זה סמיכת עין. C'est the connection of Samer Ain in the Smichat Ain, this pasuk. Le Samer is small, le Ain is small. Le Samer il est petit, le Ain il est petit. C'est Shalom Rabbi Lazar. C'est Minun Ad Samer Ain Ayuk Tuveim Be'ervuvia Dul'a Me'od El'a Be'el'e Yadain Levi'i Me'asses Me'od Be'tikune El'a. Oh, I told him it's okay. Tell me it's okay. You just spoke to me. He didn't know you. I didn't saw him today. That's why he was maybe talking about the situation yesterday. After. P. Small p. P Zeira. A small p. When do we have a small p? Beazinu. Bekafar admato armo. P de shafrafra. Kadmaa katana tanina agdola. Pia patra. ולאחר פה, אותיות כתיב ויאמר אלוהים, ויהי אור ויהי אור, כי לא מצינו אמירת קודם הזאת. The P of this pasuk is small, based on what Akiva. צדיק, בצורת ירושלים עלתה צדיק קטנה, שמאל צדיק עשו, כי הקטינה הצדיקים בצורת זו צורת על היין, וצורתו בצורתו וכולי צדק לעולם ולא ימות. צדיק שמאל, about the side of צדיקים. צדיק סופית, רבי שמעון, tu peux lire.
פרץ על פני פרץ. קטנה, צדקה, תציל ממות.
צדקה תציל ממוות.
צדקה תציל ממוות. 2 פעמים, כי צדיק קטנה, שתיקן,
שיקטין.
שיקטין, יעשה, או יעשה צדקה.
Donc on fait, c'est un tzaddik sofit, un tzaddik sofit will become smaller. It's like the tzaddik not giving tzedakah. Okay. Rabbi and Natan Hanan, Kuf. You have it in your book.
No, we don't find it.
I found it for you yesterday.
Il a les lettres.
No,
Avec
it was.
les tagués, écrits. Mais on n'a pas.
What? Rabbi? Yeah, just read.
Okay. קצתי בחי, קוף קטנה, מלמד שרותה ברוח הקודש, שתיטוס אחריו את ישראל, Israel. The one also in the bracket? Yeah.
Yes.
יחרב הבית והמת כבודו, של ישראל.
כן, what did you want to say about Natan Hanan?
קצת.
קצצתי בחיי. My life was become short. So the kuf is katan also. Next kuf, Rabbi Yishai. I go first because I know where I want to bring you.
של כברום וכברום בית ישראל. קטן ויומעט כבודו של ישראל, הבית כתב אברהם בן מעט שנה, כשנולד יצחק ויוצא יצחק שעורים 100 שערים, כשנולדו השבטים.
יפה. The second kuf with small is Krovam, Vuram, when they were buried. Resh, Abiyari.
Resh, Shel, Harshandata, Katna, Shenitamet, Venitale.
What is Parshandanta? Parshandata. Go. It's one of the sons of Haman. C'est un des fils d'Aman. שמואל הרש. שת. של פרשנדתה כתנאה חסר פה. ורש וישאר מתאר. ובמדרש שהיא תף. של ותכתוב אסתר. כדמעה גדולה. תנינה קטנה. יש אומרים וו של ונפשו לא חיה קטנה. ורש כמנעור הורגים. וו של קעה של ונעו. הורים קטנים. רש דנוצח חסד אלפים גדולים. So I said, this is all the small letters. What are the small letters? Let's finish before you answer. Otiot gdolot. I do Aleph, you do the rest. The Aleph, now the ties. Le Aleph de cette taille-là, un grand Aleph. Aleph, Adam, Shet, Enosh. Aleph gdola, Mipnei, Sheu, Rosh, le Yetzuram. So he said the Aleph of Adam have to be big. Rabbi Shimon, continue. Bet.
Bet של בראשית, שהוא יוזם לכל המקרא. C'est le bet de Bereshit qui est avant tout les écritures. Avant toute parole.
יפה. רבי נתן חנן. ג' אותיות גדולות.
אוקיי. ב'. או ג'. ותגלח גדולה לפי שעות ברוח היה בטהרה.
It's to shave. The gimel, the galea, it's have to be big. Okay, Rabbi Yishai.
דלת אחד גדול וגדולה, וכאן אמרו החכמים שצריך להאריך בדלת של אחד.
Okay, so I said the dalet of Echad also have to be big. We know it, we have it in the Tzidur. On a le Tzidur. Ken, Rabbi Zohar.
Comment est-ce qu'on ça Hilam?
Al.
Al Hashem תגמלה זאת והזינו השם גדולה לפי שהוא כשני טיפות ואי אפשר להיות טיבה אלא רבותה. Je croyais que Al c'était Ain Lamed.
C'est un autre A. Ce He, là, il est grand aussi. Bah, Azin, dans le passage Azin. Aviari?
גחון גדולה, שכולו שאין נחש, הנחש שנעריב בו כללות. What's the גחון?
Gichon is the name of the river.
Okay, so גחון without the נחש, because the נחש is mixed with the klala.
שנערב בו כללות.
Yeah.
Not mixed. Mixed is with Ain.
So Nariv is argued.
Okay. Meriva.
C'est quoi le Givon, il a un grand email parce que j'ai une nachash.
Parce qu'il n'y a pas de Nachash là-bas.
Ah ouais, il n'y a pas. J'ai une nachash, j'ai une.
Zain. De Vista. במגדע, במגלעי גדולה לפי שכולם תלו בנשימה אחת. יש אומרים שהוא זין כזועה, ויש אומרים זכו תורת משה עבדי. So the zayin, basically it's in the Megillah Esther. When you say all the name without briefing, it's a big also. Ken Rabbi Shimon.
חטא, כוך, כפס, ותחלת גדולה,
ותכלת.
ותכלת גדולה, חיוך חיה במקדש, ולא ימצא כמותו לעולם. ויש אומרים חטא של הכלילי, הכלי ויש, אומרים חטא ויחי יעקב. יעקב.
תגיד that חטא also have to be big.
יחוך כחפז.
חוך כחפז. רבי נתן חנן.
כן. טוב שם. טוב, ט'. הכף מעלים שדעתו שלו הייתה כמחת איוב.
טוב, בפסוק of איוב, טוב, משם. It's big the tet. אוקיי. מישי.
ניתנה תורה גדולה, לפי שנגדל תוכו על כל בית העולם.
So when you say that Hashem rise up your strength, the Yigdal also is big. Rabbi Zohar? Sorry for disturbing.
ויש לך בהמשך הניצבים גדולה שאין השלכת אותם אלא לפי משהו.
לפי שעה.
לפי שעה.
So you are in the half of the lamed. Half.
או כנה גדולה לפי שעה נקראו ישראל כדוד ונקראו כנה להוסיף עליהם.
רק, זה פסוק, רבי ארי next פסוק.
למד, וישלחם פרשת ניצבים. למד גדולה, שאין השלכת אותם אלא לפי שעה.
Mem. The Mishle. Mem of Mishle is to the big. It was hard for reading. Rabbi Natan Hanan Nun.
נוצר חסד.
Motzir Chesed, yes.
וכי תשעה גדולה.
Nun of Motzir Chesed. Nun Sofit. Rabbi Shimon.
סופי ויקרב משה את משפטן נון גדולה לפי שאמר משה והדבר אשר קשה מחם. מכם. בכיוון היא ושמעתיו אליך ולך לי ותמניע חייבה אני מעלים ממך דבר שאנשים יודעות פן שנאמר פן בנות צפרד צופחה
The Nun of Mishpatan, leur famille big. Abishai. Kohelet. כל הכבוד. אבי, משה שלמה זוהר.
השנה הגדולה מאוד מוכן, מנזר, הקורא שמה ולא השנייה לאזנב יצא.
לאוזניו יצא. זה בעין, אוקיי. פה.
פרחה צנינה גדולה. לא נהג כמנהג המלאכים, שדרכם לעמוד בגימל שעות.
בסופית הוא בעטיף הצורן רוצה פה רבתי. אוקיי, the P is big, we finish. רבי שמעון.
צדיק גדולה, לפי שאינם אוכלים. משה לי שמות הוא אומר, אמר שעה סגרתי תרש כפי ההנחה מלשון שתפו לי למועצה כמשה בשמות. כי צדיק של צער גדולה וצריך לחיות מקודם בצפו. יש להם ולא יחו, וכן כי תח ממחות עיניהם יש אומרים להסיט ציץ צדיק גדול. צדיק בצפו.
Tzapo et aussi le tzaddik dit le tzaddik de Tzitz aussi. Avec El Hanan Kouf.
ודרור כאן לה, כתוב גדולה, לפי שהם תקמה במפלטם, ויש אומרים, וקולה כנחש ילך.
Ok. Kouf. Resh.
גדולה, לפי שאין תקמה לעובדי עבודה זרה. צריך לומר למחליטה של עובדי. ויש אומרים ראשית בעולם גדולה.
Shin.
שהשירים גדולה לפי שהשרה, שהשירות, שיעברו בעולם, זה.
Ok. Shirashim. Tav.
ותכתוב 10 קדמה גדולה לפי שאמרה כתובוני לדורות.
Okay. Baruch Hashem. We finish all the book of Rabbi.
Where's the Arak? Rabbi Shimon.
So now the question is, what did you get? Qu'est-ce que vous avez compris? Attends de Otiot, de l'autre cannot be niot. C'est pas le Otiot de l'autre cannot be niot. Now we're going to study. So be ready. Sha'ar HaKodesh. Sha'ar HaKodesh, Daf Tet Vav. First of all, we're going to try to understand why we have 3 sides of letters. What's the purpose? Why Rabbi Akiva finished with that? Pourquoi on a 3 dimensions? You have it? You have your book? It's good? Vous avez le livre, c'est bon?
Pas une colonne de lettres.
Achaz Bata.
Peut-être aussi 3 voix par rapport à
C'est un petit peu laid, mais c'est pas ça. Almost. It's a shaggy bullet. Because when you're gonna start to write things, books have to be on the table because we're gonna not share. Donc Daf Tet Vav. C'est like this. Drush Aleph. Il dit Drush Aleph. Take it for you. Drush Aleph, il dit Edvav. C'est Nechmad Meod. So he start himself, Rabbi, he commence lui-même by saying, what I'm telling you is very nice. Ce que je dis, c'est très bien. Nechmad Meod. Be'inyan Chochmat Akarat Apartsufim. How do you read on the face of the people? Where are they standing? What are they doing? What's wrong with them? How do you do? Comment tu fais ça? To read on the face, on the forehead. De lire sur le front. Da, ki ba'adam chakuka kav bet otiyot. We start. You have to know that inside of the man, 22 letters have been engraved. Il y a 22 lettres qui ont été qui ont été gravés dans l'homme. The alpha, beta. So what does it mean? Everything is Otiot. Everything is Otiot. Even the Otiot they are inside of men. Les lettres aussi, elles sont dans les hommes. Kaniskar besefer hayetira. Inyan, ashlosha, yesodot, esh, maim, amash, esh. Maim, enfin, oui, c'est amash.
What's the shen stand for? My message will be just something like because each is the top one.
Esh. What is that?
Sur ce livre,
Il y a une faute de frappe, je suis sûr. C'est une faute de frappe, non? Il dit quoi? C'est moi qui lui ai fait la note.
Qu'est-ce que c'est ce que tu parles?
Ouais. Non, c'est pas ça, c'est pas dit à ça. Attends, c'est. That's Mishevi Enosh. I would check it. So it's Esh Maim Roi Rafa. Dans ce verset là-bas. Donc il dit vers Sheva Kfulot. Et 7 lettres qui sont doubles. What are the Sheva Kfulot? They are the letters which have dagesh and without dagesh. C'est les lettres qui ont des dagesh sont dagesh. B Mekomot Nodim. On specific places, dans les places qui sont particulières. Ozen, Yamin, and so on. Also the members. They are Yud Bet Shutot. The 12 letters which are very normal. Where are they? Betrol. Ils sont où? Ils sont dans la rate. They are in the spleen. Avec Nathan. How do you know about spleen?
Hey, that we learned last night.
Yes.
Yo,
So see what he said?
that's,
Where are the 12 letters? In the spleen.
Yes.
The 12 lettres normal, the 12 letters which are not with the dagesh were in the spleen. So you see the game? Et le jeu? Betrol. Ve karkarvan bekole. Kaniskar sham. Veine. Dugmatan yesh kat. So based on that, because you have 12 letters rooted inside of you. If you simplify Tira, you have some letters standing on external members, some letters extending on inner organs. Il y a des lettres qui tiennent sur des membres extérieurs, d'autres lettres qui tiennent sur des membres intérieurs. Après, il dit, Veine, Dugmatam yesh kav bet otiot gamken benefesh adam. Oh. So also you have 22 letters where in the soul. So when I see that, I don't understand how people explain the reading about the letters. He's telling you a letter on the body, a letter in the soul. So how can you make all special about people without thinking about letters? Il te dit lui-même, il te dit, il y a des lettres dans le corps, il y a des lettres dans l'âme. Comment tu fais? Après, c'est bénéfice d'âme. Ah, you see. He said, you have letters connected to Nefesh, 22. 22 letters connected to Ruah. And 22 letters connected to Neshama. Ve'efresh ba'em, what's the difference between them? Who, ki kav bet otiot shel nefesh, em ktanot. The 22 letters of the nefesh were small.
Only makes sense because he told us, just like you have a body in your physique, you have a body in your neshama, right? Your neshama has a body. So if you have letters in your body, so too you have letters in your neshama. It only makes sense.
No, you make it sense because you want to say that there's a body in the neshama. That's not what he said. He said neshama himself, just being neshama with no connection to body aspect, possess 22 letters.
Why would it be different if the Midrashim said, tell us that Hashem looked into the Torah and created the world? So the Torah is look, no? So it makes sense that everything else is just that different configuration.
I agree with you. So how come we accept the fact that we don't see Otiot and it's okay? Why when I look at you, I don't see Otiot, I'm not disturbed. I agree with you, Rabbi Akiva. This is 1000% the way to think. People are not disturbed. You said, well, what letter do you see? I don't see. And you can live? Yes. Okay, you have a problem. How can you live? You say, look at the Torah, it creates the world. So if you cannot look, if you cannot see letters, what kind of life you can live? At least if you don't know where letters are supposed to stand. You knew that 12 letters are in the spleen? How can you live with that information? See? They say, what's the difference now? So all the second part of the book of Rabbi Akiva, toute le deuxième livre de partie du livre de Rabbi Akiva, il dit, ça, quand c'est katan, c'est pour le nefesh. Kadosh explains to us. He said, the small letters, it's nefesh. Now Rabbi Akiva comes and gives to you all the small letters of nefesh, from Aleph to Taf. Dans le spleen, c'est 12 lettres normales. No, he didn't say any place. He's talking about soul here. About the rat, about the spleen, it's the body. He said you have letters in the body, you have letters in the soul. Tu as des lettres dans l'âme et des lettres dans le corps. It's two different patterns. C'est deux différentes tornites.
Les lettres qui sont dans le corps, c'est lesquelles?
Il te dit, il ne veut pas se fatiguer.
Il
dit, prends, c'est pas un tirage. Il dit, mais comment les doigts? Il fait étudier là-bas. Casse pas la tête, il dit. Il va voir là-bas. Tu connais, il te dit, je donne les exemples. Il te dit, il y a là-bas dans la rate. Il te dit, il y a le Ozen, il y a le Yami. Il te dit tout. Il va voir là-bas, c'est écrit.
Les petites, alors, elles sont dans le nefesh.
Il dit, la taille des Otiot, elle est liée à la dimension de Neshama. C'est lié à l'âme, c'est pas lié au corps. The size of the letters is connected to the soul, not to the body. You don't say, the guy is fat. We have big letters. No, it's nothing to do. The size of the letter is about the quality of your soul. Donc il dit quand tu as un nefesh, ktanot, bekav betiot chez beroua, benoniot. Et les 22 lettres de roua, elles sont benoni. Voir. Bekav betiot chez le shama, gdolot. Donc, il te dit quoi ici? Where Rabbi Akiva simply gave to us for each side the 22 letters which pasuk were are concerned. What do you think? What do you think?
Pour nous donner le niveau, it's to give us the level of Torah that we are studying. When you see a little hot, you know you're in level nefesh. When you see a big one, you're in level neshama. According to the psukim that he gave us.
I get you, but it's not my question. C'est ma question. Ma question, elle est comme ça. Pourquoi il nous donne chaque passouk de petites lettres sur les 22 lettres? Qu'est-ce que je vais en faire? Là, Laurie me dit juste que c'est une petite lettre, c'est nefesh. De manière logique. Ça devrait me changer que de savoir si c'est un aleph ou un taf. Je vois une petite lettre. Je sais que c'est un nefesh. Pour Rabbi Akiva, il te dit le petit aleph, le petit bet, le petit cœur. We're giving you all the explanation of all small letters.
Is it to tell you which mitzvah this is connected to?
It's not mitzvah, it's all about psukim.
Or Pesukim?
Donc, s'il donne l'information, ça me sert à quoi d'avoir l'information avant? C'est-à-dire quoi? J'ai les 22 psukim des 22 petites lettres. Ça me sert à quoi de le savoir? What's helpful for me to know all the 22 psukim of the small letters if the purpose is to discover?
C'est dans sickness, spiritual sickness, physical sickness, is because of sin. Sin, any type of sick because of sin. So basically, maybe what he's doing is how to diagnose what problem a person has, which rooted the nefesh Shema, like the Sukim, this person has a back problem. That's
No, because no, it's not what he's saying. He's giving you psukim to tell you how it should be written in this word in the Torah with the small aleph, the small bet, the small tab. It seems to be, first of all, that his Torah is another Torah because we don't have anything like that in our Torah. All the psukim is quoting, we go there, you see in the Tanakh, there's no small letters. No, I will help you, we're going to move forward. On va avancer plus vite. Et il vous dit comment vous vous garantissez que vous attirez sur vous le niveau de Nefesh, niveau Roi, niveau Neshama. He's telling you how you can be sure that you bring to you the stage of Nefesh for Neshama by repeating this psukim. Simply.
Oh.
It's a kavanah. People, they do mantras, right?
Just repeat. Just repeat.
He gives to you
God.
22 psukim,
I'm done.
small letter, 22 psukim, Benoni letter, 22 psukim, Godel letter. What do you do with that? Use them.
It's a good no, it's there.
That's what I'm trying to say is more that when you read the pasuk, you will go to that level. But
You
say
bring it to
bring
you.
it to you.
Yes.
It's not like
It's like you do when you do it in the morning. You finish the Chai Brachot. What do? You start. What is the morning for us? Chatzot. When you wake up at Chatzot. Because you need Nefesh. Nefesh, there's nothing bad. It's the foundation. Build it. How do you build it? He doesn't say go study. Build the 22 levels. After, if one day by saying you 22 psukim of Nefesh, one is clicking, is pumping up in your mind. It's maybe information about what's happened for you in that day. Yes, maybe in the level of Nefesh. Before being informed, for sure you're going to use it like information for yourself or the others, where you will be able to see letters on people. Et ça, tu peux utiliser comme information pour toi et pour les autres quand tu vas voir les Otiot. But now, you see letters, Rabbi Nathan Hanan? You see letters? No, see letters. You see letters?
No.
Okay, you see letters? You see letters?
Absolutely not.
Rabbi Akiva, Rabbi. So what is useful for us? To use them. Before to be able to see. Use them for you. Be used. Build Nefesh, Ruach Neshama. 22. You have 66 psukim. It's giving to you like, take it, my son. This is the Torah who come from another level. Which level we're going to see it now?
So for the surah that's made, it's going to be made.
Just after Birkot HaShachar. So I give you.
Yeah.
Just after Birkot
That's what I'm
HaShachar,
saying.
we'll have the 22
22.
psukim of small aleph, of small letters, 22 psukim of small Benonim letters, and 22 psukim of the big letters.
Kabbalat Shabbat, would you have it also?
No, only in the morning, because this is the moment when you take your soul. Because you sleep, you send your soul, right?
Right.
When you come and say, Modiani lefanecha, Elohai neshama shelatata bi, teorai. No, because you cannot separate all the 12, all the Chai Brachot. Do all the Chai Brachot. Finish them, and after, breathe, and start.
What? why not on Shabbat when we doing the?
You do it every time because every day you do modernity.
On the Kabbalat Shabbat.
No, because it's a neshama etera.
Okay, extra.
It's not connected to what you are.
Okay, got it. Sorry.
You get it for
You get extra. I get it.
yeah.
I got it. I got it.
So he said, Gdola, ve'elohen inyan shlosha alafei beta shebetorah. This is the 3 alphabets of the Torah. You say, what? If you know, now that you know Rabbi Akiva's book, maintenant que vous savez le livre de Rabbi Akiva, you can understand his word. He said, this is the 3 alphabets you have in the Torah. If you don't know Rabbi Akiva, you will say, no, very small letters in the Torah, the Aleph of Baikra, the Mem. You will think that this is the 3 letters. No! There's a Torah with 3 sides of letters. He's telling you. He's telling you, hey, what do we study here?
Oh, this one, yeah. Oh, 3
The
that.
Benoni, the
He's
Oh,
telling you.
3 sides.
So is that the reason why in Rabbi Hanania there's three Tumonot 3? What's the 3 Tumonot
Yes,
we're referring
This is
to?
that.
So the first one's a Katan, the second one.
First one is Nefesh Chol Neshama. bien oui, c'est le Chidush. The 3 Tmunot. Tmuna Aleph, Nefesh, Tmuna Bet, Rua, Tmuna Gimel, Neshama.
That's why the third one's only on Shabbat.
איפה ילדים עם אופניים, נכון?
גרים פה, לפעמים באים. Tu aussi? This is for you, c'est pour vous, pour votre âme. So il sait, elle est ignan shel kav bet otiyot shebetorah. Sorry. Hello, em inyan shlosha alphabetot betot shebetorah. Advan zeirin, advan benonin, advan revrivrin. He said, you want to understand what I'm saying? Don't think I'm talking about the Aleph of Vayikra only. Say, go to the Zohar. There's a Torah with only big letters. The Torah with only small letters. The Torah with only middle-sized letters. He's telling you, people, everybody will read Sharora Kodesh. It's like when you're serious in Kidjari. But how can you understand it if you never open Rabbi Akiva's books?
Right.
He make you 22 small letters telling you where they are. Après, il dit, Umi she'en bo rak nefesh, lo yigalu bo rak otiot zeirot. So some people who have only nefesh, you will see, it will be hard for you to even to say the psukim of the otiot benoniot. Si tu n'as que nefesh, ça sera dur pour toi de faire les psukim des otiot moyennes. You will see. You start, okay, now let's say the benoniot, you start,
So, Rabbi, une question. Since we have it here, rather than go look for the pasuk in the Chumash, we just say this exactly?
No.
Or you have to look at each of them,
You have to, it's all the work that we'll have to do. You have to build up the patterns.
Okay, I need this.
Not you need it. You need to build it.
Oh, yeah.
So in the text he gave to you, he said, "There's machloktot." Sometimes some people say this, and he says, so how do we close it? We have to read it. No. Il y a des machloktot.
Je peux te poser une question.
Vas-y.
Est-ce que tu peux les relier au monde? Asia, tout ça?
Une fois que tu as les fêches froides, tu as les mondes. That's it.
Parce que je me demandais si tu réussis à faire descendre les corottes, c'est en Yachar. Et après, si toi, tu as la capacité de monter en comprenant avec tous les Aleph et toutes les étapes, tu peux repartir en Rosaire ou pas?
Pas compris. On répète.
Quand tu fais descendre les corottes, on peut dire que c'est un Henri Yachar qui
Ne
descend.
fait pas descendre. Les corottes restent à leur place, qu'elles descendent, elles s'habitent dans des lettres. Donc déjà, ça, je n'avais pas compris. Les corottes ne descendent pas, si tu montes vers elles.
Ah, c'est toi qui montes vers elle. Donc, par ce mécanisme-là,
Les
alors.
corottes, elles ne descendent pas, elles s'habitent dans des lettres pour sortir d'Atsilut. Ce qu'on a vu.
Ok. Parce que je pensais qu'il pourrait y avoir accès il fallait aussi que tu montes. Mais tu me dis qu'elle s'habille dans les lettres et en fait, toi, après, tu montes.
C'est deux, tu as mélangé deux phrases que j'ai dit. Les kohot, ni ne descendent ni ne montent. Elles sont dans une place qui s'appelle la place de l'unité. Nous, on monte vers elles. C'est ça qu'on décortique la lettre. C'est-à-dire qu'on voit la lettre et après, en parlant des forces qui composent la lettre, on se connecte au kohot. Donc, il n'y a pas de descente de kohot vers nous. C'est juste que quand elles deviennent 22 lettres, dans la nécessité de l'écriture et de la lecture. Mais ça ne s'appelle même pas une descente.
Ok.
Donc il dit, Rak Botiot Zeirot, ou Michel Borak Roar Maré Betrila Advan Zeirot, Benelami Bemitkasim, Megalim Otiot Beninot. So someone as Roar, you will see small letters, but not so clear, tu vas voir peut-être pas très clair, and middle-sized letters on it. Like this.
Someone was walking.
There's Roar, you know that there's Roar.
Roi. On lève un roi.
Il a un niveau Roar.
Elle a un niveau.
And someone, you see only Otiot Benoniot without small letters. What does it mean?
That's only war.
It's a gap.
Yeah.
And if you don't see the
That's
little
what I was saying. I was just going to see too.
ומתגלים באותיות בינוניות, וחוזרים מכסים, ומתגלים באותיות באדוון וזירות, ולכן עולה תמיד וחוזר חלילה, חלילה, בתהיל בניץ וסתים, וכנזכר בפרשת יתרו בפסוק, אתה תחזה. So it's basically, what I wanted you to see, we see here, is that now, yesterday we saw Ibur, Yenika, Gadlut, right? With the letters, by using the Terufim. Now we see, with the size of the letter, we have Nefesh, Ruah, Neshama. We have all the system with the letters. I even don't need to say Nefesh if I don't know what is the name of Nefesh. I just need to say small aleph. I don't need to say that he is in the level 9, the Asya, meaning it is in Ibuno. I just say Adbash.
If you say to someone, Adbash, Otiot Katan, you know you are fixing his Katnit in the level of Nefesh.
Adbash de Otiot Katan, Katnut de Nefesh.
Side note, are we doing another shilek for the upcoming holidays?
Side note.
Oh, I know. Now we are.
It's a Shemitah year. You do it only when you need. If you know that you need. Why I'm giving to you this because we have to build a whole new grammar, vocabulary, a whole new patterns of discussions. Like this, we'll be able to understand each other.
And what about like all the names of like Hashem, like Av, Ma, we going to this?
Let's maybe slowly.
Yeah.
You go to the Milui. I'm just building the basics.
Okay.
Where Gadlut, Yenika, Katnut, what is Nefesh, Wanishama. We have definitions.
Okay, because going to noble, not going to the Rush, I'm very ignorant, but to get to what you said to Ibur of the Nefesh, it goes to a whole big, so much writing for it.
Yes.
And this is just cut.
And for us, it's fast.
Yeah.
We say Adbash, the Aleph Zeira, and if you know where's the level of the guy, Aleph, let's say Achaz Bata, the Taf Benoni. What does it mean? I'm talking about the level Yenika.
And then if you say the level of letter, for example, Gip, you know it's odd. But now it's the body, for example, but it will be the body of his or...
No, Gip is the kohot that will act in the body. But we are in the kohot, don't forget.
Yes.
We're not in the... You see?
What does it mean, the body of the world, the body of the nefesh? The
It
Shabbat
means
of
that
the
you,
world?
it's like you have a robot and you send to the robot information. You say, you will walk 100 meters and sleep straight. Enter.
I mean, isn't that kind of like how we are? Basically, if people want to say our design, that you're just like a higher design.
What we are?
Yeah, as human beings. It's like a design, but it's like a more
Not a
complicated
human
design.
being because of the Iburim that bring on them by the bad way. They are only robots.
Les 7 semaines les 7 les dans Arasbata, les 7 semaines, c'est les 7 jours de lactation. On m'a montré des dessins, mais je me suis rappelé très bien. C'était une vieille femme. Après, à la fin, elle a dit bon, allez chercher maintenant, il faut trouver les 7 indices. Donc, tout le monde allait chercher. J'arrive, elle me dit t'as trouvé les 7, j'en avais que 6. J'ai dit oui, oui. Après, elle m'a dit c'est pas possible parce que le 7e, c'est moi qui l'ai. Je vais aller au compte.
Tu vois, c'est mystique la lettre. Hein?
Ouais, les 7 et les lettres.
C'est mystique. Il y a un truc.
Les dessins, on montrait des dessins pour chaque jour de la création.
Il y a un truc, je peux le sentir. Tu sais, quand tu deviens un peu, pas excité, mais comme le chercheur, il sait qu'il a ça de trouver la formule. Elle te parle, c'est bizarre.
On parle de qui
De Otiot.
Non, le gars qui a dit c'est moi qui a la 7e.
C'est une dame qui l'a rêvé.
I learned the small tier at the time. I went through Rabbi Akiva learned that the small tier with tag.
It's the next level of the limits. We are in 5 minutes. We are doing. So now what's happened? So he said, this is the level. So like say Rabbi Rachel, if I have Nefesh Wa Neshama, it's done. What do I have? Atia, Bria, Yetzira. It's finished. Ah, yafé. So what happened? Like Rabbi Shai, comme il dit Rabbi Shai, Atzilus, ce sera que les kochot. It's normal because the kochot, when they went down, they want to go down, they dressed in lettuce.
Il n'y aura pas de différence entre Chaya et Yerida. C'est-à-dire ils seront tous.
C'est ça.
C'est Korot.
C'est ça. C'est ça. C'est le Yud, le code du Yud. That's simple. Donc là, on a quoi? Là, on a Asia. We have Asia. Here we have Yetzira. Yeah, but let's make it like in the time. Make your table. So what do I do now? I changed. Just like this.
It's just like lights.
I have Atil Briatirasia. And after how do I do? For example, here, if I have my Ibo Elika Gadlut, what do I do? Atbash Achas Bata Albert.
Le cas des libas, ce sera
What do you? We find something. We can do everything with it.
Oh, yeah.
Everything, just the letters. The only thing we're missing was the size. So Rabbi Akiva help us. He said, look, I'll make an addy. Last 20 lines. Big letters, small letters. We'll bring it to me now. Like that. So now let's see. This is the new. I can make it like this. Même chet. Même chet. Allez, allez, allez. I want to go deeper. Now I'm here. I said, no, I want to see the Sphirot. Say, okay, chief, no problem. I put Aleph, all the big Aleph, right? And I start.
All the Nikodot. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
On arrive, c'est la dernière fois que je l'écoute, on arrive.
Wow.
Let's see, no, what about the tagging? Parce que le tagging, je veux vous embrouiller la tête. I want to make you crazy a little bit before we...
That's sorry, I don't mean to be. Is that Keta Chochma Bina? Chesed Gvura Tiferet?
Yisod. Malchut Emdat, we have specific Nikodot I will show to you on this time, on its time.
So what's Netzach, sorry?
Chirit. I.
I'll not smart. I'll ask someone. Pick them.
Chirit, it's like this.
The thing in the middle, but you had that for Tiferet. Do you have
That's
twice?
It's Olam. Oh,
On the top.
yeah.
Okay. E. Ooh.
Ooh, and so take your Sefer Etz Chaim. Now, my other question. What is all the tagim he brought to us? What do we do with that tagim? Where is it from? On fait quoi ces tagim-là? Ça vient d'où? Tu dis c'est à rire. On va voir.
C'est plus gâte. C'est plus gâte.
Ouais. Gvura, tu dis. Let's see.
Who are you trying to kill?
We're going to start first of all. Daf. We're going to switch from small part. Daf Lamed Vav Amud Gimel. So Lamed Vav, and you turn the back of the page.
Yeah, here it is.
Did you receive, send it? I'll share it for people. It will be here. Daf Lamed Vav, you turn the page. We will start here. You get it?
Yes, Rabbi. You see.
Okay. Sorry. Non, c'est pas là. C'est pas là. La medvav. La medvav. I will be. C'est like this. C'est like this. Il commence comme ça. Il dit, you see, second line, Benimtsa. Here. Vous avez vu? Deuxième ligne, Benimtsa. Yes, you find it? I need you to find the text first because if we work, we have to have the stakes at the same time. You find it? Benimtsa. In second line.
Benimtsa.
Yes.
Yes.
Tu l'as, Rabbi Shimon? Ok. Benimtsa, Rabbi Richard, c'est bon? Regarde, t'as ici. Ah, yeah, yes. You see behind you? You have a Chaim here, next to the blue book, big blue book. That's Chaim there. Yeah. Yes, yeah, yeah. We have another one. Number one. This is a Chaim, a big one here under the Rabbi Nechunias.
It's
Lamed Vav Amud Gimel. Faut que tu es au début du livre. Tout début. Là, tu es vraiment au milieu. Non, Amud, ça veut dire la colonne Gimel. C'était la Medvav là? Tourne derrière, voilà. C'est Amud Gimel. Non. Amud. C'est bon, c'est là. Mais quand on dit Amud, on parle des colonnes en fait.
It's
dans la bonne place. Just like this. On va dire dans le même. Ça, c'est la Medvav. Amud Aleph, Amud Bet, Amud Gimel, Amud. Donc il dit, deuxième ligne, Venimtsa. C'est Venimtsa, qui les fils Gimel Nekudot, Lokrim, Ara'a, le Tzorer Akeli, שלהם מין הגימל אורות, שהם אוזן חותם פה, בשלובעת דווקא, אבל זה אינו לוקחים רק מבית אורות, לבד שהם חותם ופה. משבולת ולמטה, משיבולת ולמטה, עד הציבור, כי אור אוזן העליון כבר נגמרה ונסתמעה בשיבולת הזקן, ולכן גדולה היא הערה הגימל נקודות עליונות מן הזין תחתונות. So basically say why the Keter Chochma Bina they are higher than Chesed in Malchut. Because in the Keter Chochma Bina, there's one more light, which light the light of the ears. But from the Chesed Gvura, the light of the ears don't achieve that place. So now what's happened? Donc il dit, les 7 négoulots d'en bas, ils n'ont pas les lumières des oreilles, de Hak. Alors que le Keter Chochma Bina les ont. Ou le Sibazo, Gimel Melachim Arishonim, l'homme et tout. C'est pour ça que les premiers rois, les 3 premiers rois, the 3 first kings, the kings Keter, the kings Chochma, King Bina, they never broken.
But they're not part of the 7. They're not part of the 7. It's different.
No, they are all the same family. The question is, how come some people of the family didn't die? Because they had more light. Which light? The light of the ears.
C'est pas les 7 rois, c'est d'autres rois.
No, I understand what you said, man. I'll give you the right date to explain it. it was all at the beginning, everything is one, the same family.
Yes.
10 the same. So the question is, how come the destiny was different for 3 among the 10? So the concept of 7 comes from the 10. At the beginning, we have 10 kings.
Yes.
It's important to get this. The 7 kings will be a consequence of a situation.
Yes.
Donc il dit, les 3 premiers rois ne sont pas morts. Pourquoi? Vous avez une lumière en plus, vous avez one more light. Elle disait, non mais tout, les filles chez Lahem, Arag Dola, Veakeli chez Lahem, Meoule Meot, their light is higher and their body is very, very good. Les filles chez Naasa, Miprinat, Ozen, because the Kelim of Ketachova Bina have been created with the light of the ears.
Is that higher than the Riyah?
Huh?
Is that higher than the Riyah?
What is Miriam?
Riyah, the seeing, because we said the spirit of Kelim, if I remember correctly, was from the seeing.
We're going to see it.
Oh, sorry.
Eliona, so why Ketachova Bina, that Ketachova Bina broken? Because they have lights of the Hosen, of the Chotem, and of the mouth.
Yeah.
כי בהסתלקות העין באוראות האוזן חותם פה נעשו הכלים שלהם. כנזכר. So it's basically how do you build the kelim of the ketach u'maminat? By looking with your eyes, hearing, breathing and speaking. Okay. כי לוקחים כליהם ממקום שעדיין אורות האוזן שבהם בבחינת נשמה. Oh. So what's happened? The 3 kings, Keter Chochma, Bina, les 3 rois, Keter Chochma, Bina, they had the level of Neshama. So when you have the light of the Ozen, you have the level of Neshama. Oh, so what is Neshama? Ozen. Ears. אוזן שהם בבחינת נשמה נמשכים שם שהוא עד שיבולת הזקן. So say when this light goes, where is the final stage? In the very thick part of your beard. It stops here. So there's no light of hearing going there.
Dans la partie grosse de la porte.
Oui, là où ça gonfle.
Là-dessous, là.
Là.
Ici, là. Bon.
Chiboulette.
Ici, la lumière
Des oreilles.
des oreilles.
Quand tu as un Neshama. On vient d'un Neshama.
Ça ne descend pas plus bas.
Non, ça s'arrête là. That's why you need the zaken to push that light to the body. But it's called Notzer Chesed. This is all the chokhmah, it's toute la chokhmah. We know that the body will broken because he missed the light. So how do? We send to him the light with what? The zaken. So look what he says, ce qu'il dit maintenant. Il dit, Omnam, Ashiva Melachim Tataim, Meitu, les filles chez Kulehem, Naasu, Bestalkut, Ain, Bechotem, Pe, Levad. Ils avaient que Nefesh Roi. They had only Nefesh Roi. So what is Nefesh? Pe. What is Roi? Chotem. Ils n'avaient que ça, Levad. והיה חסר מהם אור האוזן העליונה. הם לא missing אור העליונה. I will stop here. Next question.
How come the ozen is higher than the rear?
It's higher because there's no problem with the ears. The ears, the desire starts from the eyes. The word of Nekudim, it's why you have the Shmira. People don't make sins when they hear things. It's when they see. So now I jump. Next, go just to the next page, Lamed Zain. Allez dans la prochaine page, Lamed Zain à gauche, Amoud Bet, on the left side, the small paragraph. I'm being slowly because what I want to tell you is so. I want just to be sorry. Donc, regardez ce qu'il dit. So he said, Aval, la M, so aside from Aval. Aval yarmizu besod vayifuzuu zroe yadav sheu sod asara tipin. There is the Drikuu mi ben sipornav. So he's talking about the lost seeds of Yosef among the nails. Comme on a perdu son zéro entre les ongles. Keniskar betikun sa mère tête. Ki hem atzman beprinat amelachim. So what were the 10 drops lost? Was the kings. Ki, no, what 7 kings? 10. Because it was 10 drops. Ki ine bitlu amelachim bitul amelachim aya lefi shelo letaken adain kechada adam zdaka vedugva. They say, what was the problem with the king? It was because they were not married. Ils n'étaient pas mariés. Ils n'étaient pas réparés hommes et femmes. They were not fixed man and woman and female. Vezeu atzmo sod tipe azera shel Yosef. שיצאו בלתי נקבה, אלא מזכר לחוד, והם 10 הרוגי מלכות. ואבן מילת מלוכה, כי הם ממש שלו הזין מלכים. So now be careful. The 10, actually there are 7. There are 7 which will be expressed in the 10. So some of them are showing the same particularity. Donc, ils sont en fait, il n'y a que 7, mais 7 qui vont s'incarner dans les 10. Actually, because the back of Abba in mouth will also be broken, not the face.
So when we're saying 10, it's this 10 of 7, but it's not, it's the 3, the back of the.
Okay. The back of Abba and Ima.
What about the Keter?
Keter.
So go to this will be 9.
That.
Oh, that, okay.
On dit que Yosef aurait dû être celui qui avait sur plus tribus.
En fait, les gouttes qui ne sont pas touchées, on ne les compte pas. Mais en fait, il y a même 13. Il y a même 13 rois. Mais là, on parle vraiment de ceux qui sont endommagés de manière indirecte, ceux qui sont vraiment morts.
Endommagés, ça c'est les 3 premiers barrières.
Ouais.
Et moi, c'est
7. So now go Daf Lamed Tet. Regardez dans Daf Lamed Tet. Amoud Bet.
53, c'est les 53 de Rabbi.
Il est chaud. Il est chaud comme la braise suisse en hiver. So now we start to go to the point where I want to bring you. On commence à arriver au point où je vais vous emmener. Like you see this page, we hate them. I hate them because it's code. Keep in mind. My question is, what are the tagging that the Rabbi Akiva is bringing to us on all the letters? So you see, second paragraph of Ve'ine. Ve'ine, Ma shenaflu be'achoraim de Abba ve'ima. So he says, he's talking about the back of Abba ve'ima who lose also death, who beg death. Ou al prinat chasadim gvurot. המתגלים, אחוריים המחזירים מפנים בפנים, ולכן לא תתמאה. אם אנו אומרים ומכינים בבחינת זו פעם פנים בפנים, בפעם אחור באחור, והוא על בחינת חסדים וגבורות אלו שהם בבחינת שהגדילו אחוריים וכל זה נפל למטה. והוא על בחינת חסדים וגבורות שלוקחים אבא ואמא מן הכתר, שהוא הריר, כדי להחזירם פנים בפנים, כי הם באבא ואמא. היה בהם בחינת אחור באחור, כמו שאמר כתוב, כמו שנברא בעזרת השם. וכבר ידעת, אוקיי, tu savais déjà, you don't really know, כי הטיפה המצוירת, הוולד, הוא מגדיל, והוא בבחינת זו, זהו, חסדים וגבורות. So c'est de חסדים וגבורות, which mean that, from there come the drop that give the shape of the baby, of the fetus, and bring him to grow up. Dans le date, il y a la force de création du fœtus et de l'agrandir. והחסדים בחוג אלו הם סוד האותיות שמהם נוצרו הוולד. So he said, this, that, they are the secret of the otiyot, that from them, the baby will be created. C'est de là qu'on vous crée le bébé. ועוד, כי האותיות תמיד לעולם הם בבחינת הכלים. You have to know that the otiyot, they are the vessels. C'est les kelim. Why? Because the kochot, they need to be dressed to come in the lower world. Le corps doit s'habiller de venir dans le monde en bas. Kenoda. ואלו נאשים כלים לאבא ואמא בסוד אחוריים כנזכר, ואלו הם שירדו למטה עד שארית החסדים, והיורדים לצייר הכלים של הוולד שהם זין מלכים. So there are 7 kings which will build the baby shape and so on. C'est les 3 בבחינת זון, והנה כל אלו הם בבחינת קו בית אותיות. Oh, it's start now. So all this is about 22 letters. How? התורה, וזין מהם הם כלים לזין מלכים. So 7 letters among these all 22, they are the vessels of the 7 kings. וט"ו, meaning 15, et 15 d'entre eux, הם כלים לאבא ואמא. So you have among the 22 letters, 7 letters which are the vessels of the 7 kings, and the 15 letters which are basically connected to Abba ואמא. So I say, look, כנזכר, כי יותר גדולים הם אבא ואמא מכל זון. So the 15 letters, they are higher than the 7 letters. ו... C'est quoi toi, Vesod?
C'est Samad Yud. Ah, mais oui, il y a Sod, Asara, Yod, Tempo, Samad Yud.
וזה סוד יוד. What does it mean? On va expliquer. וזה סיבה de סוד, peut-être סיבה. לאותיות אבא ואמא שהם יוד בית. כי אבא ואמא הם גם כן סוד יא, שבשם כנודע. ואותיות זה הם, so what are the 7 letters? שעט נז גט.
Ça, c'est les 7 lettres qui sont les 7 fois.
Oui.
Et donc, c'est pas lié aux lettres qu'on peut une corotte. C'est autre chose.
Non, c'est autre chose. שעט נז גט. וט"ו אותיות שנשארים הם באבא ואמא. ו' מהם הם אחוריים דאבא ואמא, שהם בדק חיה. So you have 3 categories among the 22. T'as 3 catégories dans les 22. You have the broken one. They are shat nezgets. You have the broken from the back of Abba Veima. They are bedek chaya. And you have the best one, who are melechet sofer, or ochelet mesaperet, ochel mesaperet. כדיקה בתיקונים הזורה, בשאר האותיות הם אוכל מספרת, והם פנים ואחור, וזהו הטעם של אלו אותיות של תסגס, צריכים ג' זיונים. So I'm lost. Je suis perdu. He said, when you put Gimel Ziyunim is to show that the letter were broken.
We saw it.
No, you told us that. You told us that.
Yes. So I'm lost. What Rabbi Akiva doing with us with the letter we putting Ziyunim on every letters?
It was another level.
So, which level?
So maybe he wants us to go back all the way back to the time where we're fixing the whole beginning of the story, not just the 70, but go back to like really Rishon to fix like everything at once.
Where? When?
Because here in the map we are in the Hagat of Atzilut. But we saw that the sixth day of creation they are we are in the Nai of Atzilut. The sixth day of creation they are in Hagat of Atzilut.
Judy, you are saying that the Ziyunim of Rabbi Akiva have nothing to do with the Shvatakini.
Exactly, they are in the Hagat of Atzilut.
To say that, we needed to read all that. You cannot just affirm things. You have to explain that, look, here the way to explain Ziyunim are used to express a broken situation. Where it's written here is not talking about something broken. It's talking about things which are positive.
Yeah, but the thing is, when we talking about it, I would understand that if we said the Ziyunim with the Gadlot, we said the Ziyunim with the Gadlot letters.
They never told you.
Yeah, we had the three.
They never told you if it was Otiot Katan, Gadol, or Benoni. It's just Otiot.
Il
est dans là, il est donc Hagat et Atzilut. Parce que vous avez dit, c'est les 6 jours de la création. Et lui, il parle que des jours de la création.
Donc on est là, je comprends ce que tu veux dire, mais je veux que tu me dises plus précisément où on est. Rabbi Akiva, il parle de quel monde là-bas? Non, toi tu dis Hagat Atzilut. Moi je demande dans quel monde il est quand il fait des Ziyunim. Donc on est où? À la porte, tu penses? Si on est à la porte, on est forcément dans la Shvira.
C'est Rabbi Akiva says Otiot Katnot v'Tomea.
No. Why you bring me there?
So why didn't Rabbi Akiva? He said explain the small ones and he explained that he didn't explain it. No, but I'm saying
you're making deduction. I'm taking the books. This think that is Ktavian, so it's separated. If it don't tell you about the Benonim or the Ktanim or the Gdolim when it comes to the Ziyunim, he knows why. Because here and here is not the same chapter. We're talking about the crown. It has nothing to do with
so
crown.
I have another question for you. So for your, and I got another question for you.
No, I want you to answer to my question first.
Yeah, but
No, my question is, what the connection is talking about the crown? It's talking about the size. What do you connect this and that?
He answered it. So it's obviously there's an Otiot of that. I still the high.
I don't know where it is. He said that to you. I say, well, how do you know? Because here, where are we? We are in the Olam and in the eyes of Ak. And what's happened there? They miss one light, which light? Of the Ozen.
Yes.
To have this, the beginning of the answer, we need the Zohar. Take the Zohar.
But Rabbi Veres, so according to your, according to what I'm saying, so we have the covenant of the ruach of the ruach and the neshama. We don't have the covenant of the nefesh.
What?
We said that you do.
There's no connection with the covenant. Why are you talking about the covenant?
No, you remember you said to connect the nefesh, ruach, and neshama. We have 66 pasukim. 22.
Covenant of building that level of soul.
Yes. Okay. So if you for the first when we learned about the tigun, it's talking about something else completely. So now we have
What the?
the crowns tag in. So now we're at something different completely. So we're left with 44.
What?
Good.
What did you say 44?
From Rabbi Akiva, right? What I thought when we talk about the tagin, that was got to do with one level. What we learned about the katan was another level, and then we learned about the galot. That's another level. Now you told me something. You told me about the tagin is something goes to something else. But has to go to something else completely different. So
I get the question. Sorry. What's that? Tell me.
we learned yesterday. We learned one set of 22, right? Of the tagin, correct? Today we learned another. We learned another 44, right? Another set. And we said for the siddur that we're going to use, we're going to create 60. We have to build a ruach to build a nefesh ruach neshama. We have to use the 66. Where the 60. We define the 66 letters, but we don't have a source for 22 of them because you told me that. Because you told me form. I'm hearing maybe that the first 22 that we're going to go do something else altogether.
Ruach and Neshama, they are always together. To answer to your question.
Didn't know that.
Let's go. Ner. What is Ner?
Nefesh ruach.
Nefesh ruach. All together. So if you see why he's doubling some letters in the Otiot Tanakh, then why?
We never doubled that. We never doubled. We only.
You say never? You sure?
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
We're studying.
You're right. I saw it. Then.
So now let's go to the Zohar. Zohar Bereshit. And my purpose is basically to tell you where Rabbi Akiva's letters are from. What the letter we use with the tagin to express the shvira are from. And basically, how we connect the tagin and the size of the otiot. Everything should be written. Bereshit Bereshit Aleph. Daf Tet Vav. You have some Bereshit on the top. You have over 1, 2, 3. The one photo. T'as lu dans mes pensées. Merci beaucoup. C'est quand tu me fais mon passeport américain? Veux mon passeport américain, non? Je fais que pour tes enfants. On va la marier, on va devenir américaine nous aussi.
So, can you just social security number?
C'est comme les Africains. Juste parce qu'ils a le passeport. Je suis américain. Et les filles, ils se disent, ah, comme Mikili, je suis arrivé au paradis. Ah, on l'a tout refait.
La photo.
La photo. Hey. Lui, il fait une chanson plein de sentiments.
Pas la vie. J'ai vu une émission des Camerounais, ils sont passés par la vie, tout ça pour arriver jusqu'en France. Gars, au moins 5 ans, je pense, ils sont partis du Cameroun. Ils ont fait 3 ans, je sais pas quand ils ont fait. Ils sont arrivés en France. Ils arrivent en France, à la gare de Lyon. Personne ne les attend. Les gars, imagine, tu as fait tout ça, tu arrives, tu pensais que tu allais avoir une maison, que tu attends. Ils galèrent encore même. Juste... Ah, mal au cœur. Mal au cœur. En Libye, ils ont traversé des déserts avec des Libyens fous qui pouvaient du tir. Après, ils sont arrêtés en Italie. Contre réfugiés.
Les seuls que je respecte en termes de cascade, c'est les Camerounais. Ils n'ont pas de pitié. S'il faut marier un peu de 70 ans, elle le fait. Elle va habiter à la campagne là-bas au sud de la France toute seule. Elle veut les papiers.
Comme ça, Yamado. Les Camerounais aiment trop les mélanges. Pas de problème. Congolais, comment tu vois qu'ils
Donc il dit, voilà ce qu'il dit. C'est Daf Tet Vav, Amud Bet. Amar Rabbi Berachia. Rabbi Berachia l'a dit. So follow me and after we'll be done. Amar Rabbi Berachia. Rabbi Berachia l'a dit. Magie Sekatu Ve'aretz Aita Tohu. C'est-à-dire quoi que la terre était Tohu? What does it mean? C'est Mashmiya Aita. Shekvar Aita. It was already. Ve'aretz Aita. It seems to be that when the Torah gives you information, the story has passed already. C'est déjà le cas.
He also taught us that, remember when he made the calf, he made a second calf, and then there's a hole in there. He said, even if this hole was empty, there's a whole nother story before that. There was something else inside that hole before that.
Exactly. On est là.
And the hole is told.
No, you go fast. When does that start, we have to pose. Oma ouzé Tohu. C'est quoi le Tohu? What is Tohu? Davar amat'e et bene Adam. Oma ze Bohu. Davar sheyesh bo mamash.
What? Like Bohu.
Bohu, it's concrete stream.
Yeah, and this.
The Tohu. We run after something. What? Million. Give me 1 million. Now you know it's on my bank. You have to send to you one transfer, so you need to have another bank. So actually, you don't have any million. No, I have in my bank account, but where is it? Let me bring my uncle from Congo. We get A's, 1 gold. This is gold. Take it. You say, give me 1 million. No, the truth is, open the bank account. No. It's not. Maman, je sais pas. T'es là, tu virtualises. Tu es dans les nombres. Tu es dans les nombres. So what is that? Tohu.
When you say the earth, Aretz Haya Tohu Ve'Bohu, was it Tohu Ve'Bohu once or like?
Regarde. Après il dit, Mazo Bohu, d'avoir Sheyesh Bo Mama, Shekatouv Bohu. Here is. Voici, il est là. Il est là. Bohu. Al-Shem Mashikatouv. Pourquoi c'est écrit comme ça? Kohelet. Gam et ze leumadze asa Elohim. This and that Elohim has created. Ça et ça Elohim il a créé. Barabohu. Vesa mekomo beshalom. He created the bohu and put shalom inside of. Bebaratohu. He created tohu. Vesa mekomo bera. And he put his place in the ra. Bohu beshalom. Ateret bala. You say it every day. What is bohu beshalom? It changed the truc. No, it's written bohu beshalom when you sing. But in Yov it says bohu beshalom. Tête zayin. Pardon, tête vav amud bet. Je te le trouve? Je vais te trouver.
Il voit tout en noir. Il est dans Tohu.
C'est Amar Rabbi Birachia. Tu vois? Ah, lui, il est chaud. Ouais, même pas. Ah, voilà, c'est ça. Non, pas ça. Non. Il va dire beau. Ah, c'est ça. Je suis là, on y est presque. Voilà. Je suis là. Tu vois? Tohu. C'est avec des. Après, il dit Tohu, c'est l'aura. Zdora. Bohu beshalom. Shekatouv ose shalom bibromav. C'est pour le Bohu. Mais la med, chez Michael, Sar, Yemino, Shakadosh Bohu, Maïm, O, Barat, Gabriel, Sar, Smolo, Esh. So basically, who is the master of Tohu? Gabriel. Master of Bohu? Michael. C'est qui le maître du Tohu, Gabriel? Du Bohu, du Tohu, Gabriel, du Bohu, Michael. Et Sam, Shalom, Benehem, Machia, Ve'aita. So basically, in Bohu, Michael and Gabriel were in peace. In Bohu. Ils sont en shalom. Au milieu là, nous, Bohu, shalom. C'est Katouf, on sait shalom, Beborera. Ketzad, Ra, Mitohu, Beshalom, Mitohu, Ra, Mitohu, Beshalom, Bohu. So we say, where you have death, where you have Ra, what's happened? It's Tohu. So basically, at this level, what you can say, just to say, that the tagin connected to the death, the seven kings, is the tagin of the Tohu. What are the tagin of Rabbi Akiva? Tagin of the Bohu. How do I know? Di barato vesham mekomora. C'est be the Tohu il make his place ra. Shenema ose shalom be borera. Bara Bohu vesham mekomo be shalom. He built the Bohu and put his place in shalom. And he continue. Aïta tova Bohu. Aïta dafka. Là je suis là où tu vas arriver. Aïta dafka. Mikodem laze. Sheleg betor hamayim. Yatsa mimen o zuama. באותו הכוח של שלג במים, והיכה בה אש חזקה, והייתה בה פסולת, והוסרה ונעשתה תוהו, ממקום הזוהמה. כאן הפסולת. So say what is tohu? Is the incarnation of the זוהמה. Exactly. So what's happened to someone who's doing tikkun? He said, Hashem, I know, I'm in the tohu. So in one year, the Tohu, what you use, or the covenant of the seven kings.
Question. For example, I know scientists like to say, because we like to connect where this and that, they have that mentality from. We have to connect with the Torah and so on. They say there's a time there was an ice age.
Yeah,
yeah. As soon as you said that, that's what I heard.
Yes.
Ice age. And then something else happened and boom.
Vabohu, Beru, what is Bohu? Tikkun, Beru. להתברר מתו הפסולת. You remove the psolet. והתייצב בה החושר. To bring the chosher to be sitting there.
So having
This is unity. This is unity.
Being chosher to be
No, to bring unity that Chosher and light are sitting together.
And this is where the Japanese.
This is what Rabbi Akiva is doing with the Ziyunim of his letters. It's the Makom of Echad. He told you when you will be there, don't say mine. Everything is one. He's talking about the Tagin of Bohu.
C'est là aussi, quand tu dis pour amener le prochain, c'est là que les Asiatiques ont trouvé le ton de yin et tout ça.
See? So where are you? Where's your life? In the Tohu or in the Bohu? Du côté, exactly. See? That's ce qu'il dit. Ve'asod shel esh chazaka. This is the secret of the powerful fire. Not the powerful fire to destroy. The powerful fire because light and darkness, they are one. C'est fort parce que la lumière et les ténèbres sont un. Ve'oto achosher kisa al ototohu. So he said, suddenly, that Chosher will cover the Tohu. You don't see what we did, the black people?
It's to protect.
The only one who can fight back Tohu is the Chosher. Can go there and say, I cover you. Finish. It covered the Kisa Oto Tohu, Al Gabe Oto Solet, Ve it takena mimena. To say, because the Chosher of the Bohu will be covering the Tohu, the Chosher will be fixed.
Because inside of the Bohu has shalom.
Yes.
And fixing to be and fixing to be the shalom. Yes.
So don't forget that the one who is writing is the student of Rabbi Akiva. C'est pas celui qui écrit, c'est le Rabbi Akiva. Veruar Elohim, who is he?
Mashiach.
Look. רוח הקודש שיצא מאלוהים חיים, וזו מרחפת על פני המים, אחר שהרוח זו נבררה, דקיקות אחת מתוך אותו פסולת. So where come from the Ruach Mashiach? From the psolet which was in the Tohu.
Right.
Mashiach vient du psolet qui est dans le Tohu.
And then he brings it. Wait a minute. S'il vient du pistolet qui était dans le Tohu et il est entré dans le Bohu qui est Shalom, c'est comme si c'est
Il
une
n'a pas
personne.
été dans le Tohu. Il a pu se connecter grâce au Chosher.
Grâce au Chosher. Ça veut dire, j'ai entendu ça, c'est quelqu'un qui était dans la Kippa et tu l'amènes vers la Kippusha.
Oui.
Ça, c'est le Mashiach sur un guerre. Mamash.
Oui.
Le Mashiach, c'est un guerre. Mamash.
C'est pas comme il vient du Tohu. En fait, il vient
Il
de la
était dans la, non, il était dans le Tohu.
Il est dans le psolet, dans le Tohu.
Le psolet du Tohu, qui est couvert par le rocher.
C'est qu'on peut dire privat nota ou quoi, soi-disant.
Il dit, Nishba, Benivrara, Dakikut, il a été raffiné, he was refined in that place.
C'est un converti.
אחר מתוך אותו פסולת כמו שצבעי וזוהמה. We remove all the impurity around him. כשנבררה ונצנפה ונצרפה פעמיים עד שנשארה אותו זוהמה שאין בה כלל זוהמה. So you have basically 2 steps of birur you will have to pass through. So on the second time of birur, it's meant like it seems to be like one time is ready, but it's not ready. Second time of working will be ready. Et c'est après quand il va faire ça, אין בו זוהמה כלל, il n'y a plus de זוהמה là-bas. Ou, כשהתוהו הזה נברא רע ונצרף. So say, basically, is the inner light of the Tohu.
The inner light.
It's the Tohu, if you want.
C'est comme ça, c'est-à-dire un jour, le Mashiach, c'est quelqu'un qui est dans la clipa, qui est hanté, qui fait des avérotes et qui essaie de se sentir et tout ça.
Après, il dit, כשהתוהו הזה נברא רע ונצרף ויצא ממנו רוח גדולה. It's suddenly a big roi will go out from him, בחזקה, מפרק הרים, so powerful that he could destroy every mountain, tous les montagnes il va les détruire. הוא משבר סלעים, and also the hills, de tout casser. אותו שראה אליהו. Who saw the son of Mashiach? Eliyahu. When he said, he saw a big wind, destroying everything. That's the power of destruction. I think you will come with calmness. No, it's Mashiach. Destroy Selaim. Eliyahu. נברא בהם ונצרף ויצא ממנו רעש. שכבר אחר הרוע רעש ונברא החושר. And the חושר will be fixed. You see why it's Ham Kochot? Because we are dealing with the Kochot, which are connected to the Atot of Ham, which are that color of Chosher, that aspect of night, Kelim.
Vous avez dit aussi, Yahoo, le big wind. C'est quoi qui est dans l'aspect de wind?
Il y a beaucoup de choses, oui.
Ouais. C'est qui a il aurait dit le feu, il a dit non, le big wind.
ונברא החושר ונרבה נכלל בסוד שלו אש. I say, suddenly the tikkun of the darkness will be done, le tikkun du Khosher sera fait, il va se connecter à sa racine. It will be connected to his root. What is his root? The fire. שכתוב ואחר הרעש אש, that's why we don't, after the what saw Eliyahu, he saw wind, after the wind, he saw noise, after the noise, he saw fire. So this is the 3 steps of the revelation. נברא הרוח ונקרא בסוד שלו כל דממה דווקא. So go back, Tohu. This Tohu, מקום שאין בו גוון. ולא דמות. So it is Tohu, c'est un endroit, it's a place where you have no colors, no resemblance, no aspect.
So like that's where the real nothing exists.
I will not say that. Look what he said. ולא נכלל בסוד דמות. What is דמות? Remember? What is דמות? C'est quoi דמות? יפה. יפה. There's no bina. What is Tohu? Look. כשמסתכלים בו אין לו דמות. When you look at the Tohu, there's no aspect. You cannot say, no, this is bad. You cannot see it. You cannot send it. People will think that, and I will arrive in the place, I will see that it's bad. No, you will lie. You will not see, because there's no mood.
Yeah.
C'est comme aujourd'hui qu'on en dit maintenant.
Look, the worst things are beautiful.
That's right.
The place where you know that it's going to finish. Cocaine, planning to kill this one, tradition doing that. All the place. Very fancy.
Very fancy.
You here, the cheap, champagne.
25 grand to get in.
Yeah.
I know places like this.
Yes. So you will never say, no, this is bad. Tu n'as jamais ça que c'est mauvais. ולכל יש לבוש להתלבש פרט לזה. So what they do, they use levushim, they use clothing. What is the levushim? בני אדם. אין בני אדם, עיבורים. What is Bohu? And we finished. Bohu, לזה יש ציור. But on the Bohu, you have ציור ודמות. Tu as ressemblance et image. You have Tselem, okay, and Tselem. See? What is the Tselem? C'est quoi le Tselem? The Tagim. You get it now?
Tout seul, la lettre, c'est rien, c'est juste c'est dans la Tohu et tout ça. Et avec
C'est un
les-
lévouche, on a dit s'habille pour descendre.
et- oh,
Mais il faut lui mettre un tag. Pour qu'il ait un Tselem. Je crois qu'on est chayav de Mechaven, tous les Otiot de Tselem. À quel moment? I said that. What is the letter? It's only vessel kelim, because we know that the court they use them to be written or to be readden.
Yeah.
But what you need to put a crown on all of them. You see what Rabbi Akiva did? Why? You give it Tselem to it. That's why we will do this kavanah every single day. After when you wake up on the ani, you did before you do all the Otiot, Ktenot, Egdolot, you do the Tselem with your the Ziyunim. Yes.
on
You
est là,
join
on est
the
là.
2 points.
Yeah, got it. I got it.
He's gonna take this back to Australia. I brought this. I have something.
He will say, I have nothing for you. Just look me fly.
Chicken wings.
We finish with that Hashem. Okay, D. Bohu. This is the place of the shalom. So where Rabbi Akiva arrived when he said, don't say Maïm, Maïm, I think it's one. Quand il arrive là-bas, devant les Luchot Rishonot, devant the Luchot Rishonot, he said, there's no division, there's no sin. Look at all the example he gives in the Ziyunim, when he talked about the crown. It's only positive.
Rabbi Natan was right.
Yes, now we got you.
Yeah, Rabbi Natan, you're right.
What you remember you said? What you said about
Otiot?
yeah, before 1 hour?
For the crown?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Well, since it says, well, the Matan Torah, every person or the soul that was there received the crown. Since it says that,
Receive it, tell it.
huh?
Receive it, tell it.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was taken away with the golden calf.
Yeah, fair. So when do we do it also?
That's it.
When we finish. We will do it every day because we build on Otiot. But according to the sugya we learn it, par rapport à la sugya on a appris, the mikveh of Shavuot.
Oh yeah, to see the kid here.
You go to the water, don't stay in the water doing some people like this. With that. You go.
1, 2, 3.
You go, get your mikveh, come down here, come here, sit down, take your Rabbi Akiva Ziyunim, probably the tagging de Rabbi Akiva, and start. Bezat Hashem, I will print them. I'll write the Otiot with all the Ziyunim. Just see yourself, Aleph. 3 Ziyunim. Wait. This is you bringing Tselem on you. What is that Tselem? Is the guarantee for you to have the 3 levels of Otiot.
We are in the level of Akiva.
We are higher. We are in the world of Bohu.
Bohu is gematria 13. So the 13 point of the.
Make it simple. When he said the story about the Shirat HaKelim,
We say it in the Torah.
Oh,
no? Vaishlach.
oh yeah, yeah.
So meaning that the 7 kings, they are another expression of Tohu in the history.
The Tohu,
The original Tohu, it's much more higher, longer.
we're not, when we speak about Bohu, we're not in that series.
When I speak about Bohu, we are, the first expression of it will be Atzilut. We're going to think about something which it is high.
Before the show.
What the
Before the show.
What the go about himself?
On est même avant l'entraînement.
Oui,
Avant l'entraînement.
monsieur.
Avant d'encadrement. Ok. Donc, avant que le contraction, le Tzimtzum a été.
C'est le premier. What is the first Tohu? It's the Tzimtzum himself.
The first Tohu was the Tzimtzum.
When he say, let's do. And you start to make place. Even if before you create the seven king, before you start, just the purpose of saying, I will not be one. I want to be
Multiply.
What's the first Tohu?
The way you said in Tohu, you couldn't see, you couldn't see whatever. So that sounds like, to me, that sounds like when the whole space, like before the Tzimtzum, not when the Tzimtzum, before the Tzimtzum.
Yes. This is that.
And the
No, it's really the Tzimtzum. Before the Tzimtzum, we have one shape. It's Ein Sofi. On a une forme, c'est Ein Sofi. Il est un, it's one.
right.
That's why also, I will finish by that. Why are we talking about Tiyur, Dumut? Quand on parle à propos de forme et ressemblance, who gave it in Olam?
Olam us.
Malchut.
Malchut, the woman. So what is the role of the Yesod of the woman?
To give a shape.
Stu. Wake up, Tzedikim.
What?
It's two.
Oh.
That's why you do all the halachot nida to bring it to
Bohu.
Bohu.
And the whole thing of the so the whole thing of the whole thing of the 7 weeks now is bringing everything from to Bohu.
Exactly.
Because the 7 Nisans got the Tuma of Nida.
The birth. And so on.
Yes.
From.
No, but the birth has happened, so now it's the weeks after the birth. That's what we learned.
So the crown is to build Tselem. What is it? Tselem. Aleph Gadol, Aleph Binoni, Aleph Katan is to create basically a word of Bohu, a word of Mamashut. That's why we need you to make actions. At the end of the day, you study the purpose to do. If you study and you keep it like this, it's a tool.
Question.
And now it's in the tool.
Nida.
Hey!
From this, I connect to something you said before. That's why in a town where all women is married, you see the town is different. So like from that, I understand it's a mitzvah to make sure you pick up as many women, to make sure to take them out of the tool as possible. Just take them out.
First mitzvah African.
We saw it for 2 days. So we fought like you before you. And the Twitter and Shlomo did about that. So pick. Baruch Adonai Olam, amen ve'amen. תודה רבה,
Thank you, man.
תודה רבה, רבי אלעזר.
You had the right
Y'all
name.
say, Rabbi. Toda.
That's how when you coming back.
Say the move.
Yeah.
Bezrat Hashem. Bezrat Hashem. Zo, what's going on,
What's
boy?
going on? What's going on?
Good.
We miss you out here, man. We miss you.
Man, I miss y'all too, Zo. Bezrat Hashem soon, very soon.
Let me know.
Amen.
I got you.
Shabbat Shalom, Rabbi Elazar. Shabbat
Shabbat
to
Shalom.
everybody, to your family, to Rabbi Zechariah, and all the guys.
Baruch Hashem. Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.